Hey guys, I have nobody, no idea if anybody is in this stream at the moment. It's just a bit of a test. So obviously, I want to welcome anybody that is watching the stream right now. You can see that we're in Townstar. So obviously, I did post in my community section that Gala Games Townstar has just launched a new server. So this is server 6. With the idea is it has all of the new updates that will be going forward into the launch of the new competitions, and Townstar or Gala Games has basically asked us to go in here, develop the sort of test the server, build up some towns and see how we get on, and obviously if there's any bugs that we find to report them back. So I just thought I'd do a bit of a quick live stream of it. To be honest with you, I've only just got in here. As you can see, basically I'm just getting rid of all my ponds to build up some cash. So yeah, I have no idea. Like I say, I have no idea if anybody is actually in this stream whatsoever. I don't even know how to check, to be quite honest. I'm not getting anything through the live chat. Oh, hey, here we go. Hey, Hive, welcome. I just saw your wall rush. That's cool. Hope you enjoyed it. I don't know how. Can I? Okay. So can I get rid of that? No, I can't. Sorry, guys. I am new to live streaming. I'm just there we go. So we have to get rid of the screen, so you guys should be able to see it now, and then we got a bit of a live chat there going on the side. Okay, so that's cool. The reason why I'm doing this is for those of you that don't know, I will be doing a live stream for Rollercoin. So when Rollercoin launch their next season and they bring the marketplace to their program, I will be doing a live stream to give away some miners at very, very low prices for those of you that have some of the smaller accounts. So what are you saying? When you buy sheep, it lagging, taking the payment for it. Is that a question, Hive? Are you asking me? Is it lagging when I sell wool or when I just buy sheep? I'm not quite clear on what you're saying. Obviously, if anybody has any questions, just throw them into the chat and I will read them as fast as I can. Always here to help. So, okay, so what we got? 98,000. So if we quickly get some stuff going in here. So we've got a ranch. We've got to build up some money because I haven't actually claimed my town coin for the day, so that's something we got to get on. No. Okay, so we need a trough there. So, like I say, if you've got any questions relating to Townstar, I'm quite happy to help. So, if you've got any qualms with your current build, anything you want to know, any hints and tips. Okay, so the Hive. So, when you buy sheep, does it lag in taking payment? I've just bought some sheep. I don't know if you just saw me do that. Just took the payment straight away. What's your favorite build? What type of land? Oh, this is Vlad from Vlad. So what is your favorite build? What type of land do you look for? And what do you do for rush? So Vlad, I don't know if you've caught any of my previous or most recent videos. I do have a wheat stand NFT, so that basically produces a feed into my feeders without really any problems. And you can, I think you can get up to, on a standard wheat stand, it's something about 18 or 19 feeders. So basically what I would do is I would get that running and go straight into a wool rush. So that's always my go-to, basically because it gives you $45,000 in the bank for every 10 wool that you sell, and also it gives you 240 city points towards your city points. You're and moving up the leaderboard. So obviously, if you're earning 240 city points every 10 you're selling, that really helps you move up that leaderboard. So the Hive again is asking, no, does it lag? Or no, it does lag. So no, it doesn't lag. So let's get okay. So if we remove our marsh here, if you watch the video, we'll go in, we'll buy a sheet pen here, sheet pen, boom, there, straight away. So there's no lag as far as I can see. But you can see that my FPS is at over 100. So I don't know if maybe your FPS is running a bit low, and that's why it's lagging. If you're finding that your FPS is running particularly low, refresh your page. Just refresh the page, and a lot of times that will help. So I have to say I'm a bit disappointed. I know I've just released a new video today for the crypto mining game, and we are getting a huge amount of hits to that video, but I'm a little disappointed that I don't have a few more people in there. In fact, my feelings are being slightly hurt. So anyone else out there that sees this live chat, come and join. Okay, so the Hive, it's 240 points per wool sale towards your city, your leaderboard points. Yes, that is correct. So Vlad Alessi, no lag at all. Is that a question, or are you stating that, Vlad? I don't get any lag at all when I'm purchasing sheep. It's lagging. So the Hive, it's lagging for me at 60 frames. Are you so? So are you? Is your the Hive? Your town is pretty much like mine, right? In the early stages, and you're only getting 60 refresh rate. What browser are you using? Okay, so we need to get a few feeders in here. That's the wrong one. No, I've clicked the same thing again. Okay, it's this one. So this is quite a novelty for me to actually get to talk to you guys. So it's quite cool. That's weird. Did anyone else see that, or did my two? Yep. What happened there? The whole thing just reset. I don't know if did you guys see that? Yes, Vlad. I think he is lagging. Okay, so Hive. I used Brave until about the end of January. I've moved over to the Edge browser, Microsoft Edge browser, and I basically get really good FPS with that. Also, it cuts down the problem I have with logging in. Is anyone seeing these? Is this a bug that we've just discovered? And my FPS has just dropped from over 100 down to 60. So yeah, I don't know what is quite going on there. See if we can actually. Oh, whoa. Yeah. So okay. We are getting some major problems here, guys. Okay, let me just try and sell some. I think as well, it totally reset all my money. I've basically lost all of my money. Look, I'm at minus 11,000, and my workers are still working. So yeah, I definitely think that we've got a bit of an issue here, guys. Yeah, minus 13,000. My FPS has gone up slightly, but yeah, I definitely think we've got a bit of a problem. I mean, our workers at 0, our workers should be going to sleep. We're at minus 13,900, and they're still working. So yes, I definitely think we've got a problem. Yeah, seeing it, but I'm not having that problem. You are. Oh, okay. So that's really interesting. So maybe what we'll do is let's try and refresh this and see if we can get back to where we were. But yeah, I mean, obviously, if there's anybody out there, just stick a post on Discord. Go to the Gala Games Discord channel, put a post on there, and tell them what you've seen here in my live feed. Okay, so we're going to try and do a refresh. I think we've lost Vlad, which is a shame. Oh, we got a black screen. I don't think much is going on here, guys. Alright, here we go. I'm wondering if it's actually my live stream that is affecting it. I don't know. I've never ever done a live stream, and I've never used this software before. So I don't know if that is possibly having some sort of effect. I'm not sure. Okay, so we're at 50%. 60. Hive. Oh, hey. Well, welcome to. Thanks for that, Hive, letting me know that there are 7 people watching, and welcome to all of you. We're just on the new development server that has been launched by Townstar and Gala Games basically to allow us to get into it and check to see if there's any bugs or any problems, because essentially the updates that have been put on this server 6 are going to be the updates going forward into the next competition, and the next weekly competition should be happening next Tuesday. So we've only got a few days before this is going to go live, and obviously they want to make sure that it's all working, and at the moment it's a little iffy, I have to say. If Vlad is still watching, I'm sorry I didn't answer your last question completely. Usually when it comes to the type of land I look for, I will either go for, well, obviously it depends on the build I'm doing, but usually I'll either go for forest or plains. I tend to find that my builds work best on that. My favourite build, or the build I use the most, is uniforms. And that's basically because the few NFTs I've got sort of lend themselves best to a uniform build. Okay, so we're at the famous 60%, stuck at 60%. Give it another bash. So obviously, any of you out there that are currently watching, if you have any questions about Townstar, or even at the end of the day, I mean, I'm only on this server just to kind of check out what's going on and see if there are any issues, and I just thought I'll throw it out there as a live stream. But if you've got any other questions, so if you're using Rollercoin, you're using Lava Faucet, you're using any of the programs that I have on my channel, if you got any questions, just ask them in the chat, and I will answer them as best as I can. So yeah, it's an open floor, guys. Cheers, Hive. Yeah, obviously, if you could smash that like button, it would be absolutely brilliant. Masswick, thank you very much for asking for the referral. If you go into basically any of my Townstar videos, the link is in the description. Can I answer? I don't think I can actually type on here, can I? Can I type an answer on here? No, I can't actually put the code on here at the moment. But yes, Mass, like I say, if you look into any of my Townstar videos, in the description you will see a link there, and it just says play, something like play Townstar, and then the link's next to it. And thank you very much for asking. Hey Kathy, welcome to the live chat. It's great to have you here, as it is great to have everyone. This is my first ever live chat, so extremely nervous, don't really know what I'm doing. So obviously, like I say, any questions that you've got, just throw them at me and I will try and answer them the best that I can. Well, I have to say, you know, this is something I was bothered about, and it's something I brought up, I think, in the last video I did, when Gala Games were referring to that the competition server had that they were going to be doing some serious updates on the competition server after this coming competition. Well, like I said, if you've got some serious updates to do them before the competition. Oh, Dada, hello to you as well, bro. Great to see you. Thanks for dropping by. Zico Maru, hey, how's it going? Well, it's going. That's all I can say. So it's like I say, it's great to have you here. Thanks a lot, Kathy. Thanks for your support. Really appreciate it. Yeah, like I say, keep them coming. Keep them coming. Any questions? Come on, let's do it. I am taking questions on anything in my channel, any programs that you're into. Tell me your favorite programs. Tell me how you're getting on with programs. You know, I want to hear all about it, because I never get to talk to you guys. So it's absolutely brilliant. I'm actually quite enjoying this. Obviously, don't worry, guys. I'm not going to start doing live chats all the time. I will be sticking with my usual videos as normal. But if the occasion arises to do a live chat, just like today, then I think I'm going to throw one in there every now and again, because, yeah, it's pretty cool, actually. I quite like it. Yeah, Hive, I don't know if it's just everybody suddenly trying to get into the new server. I actually originally got in quite quickly. I don't know if you guys have sort of, obviously with the live feed, you're seeing it as it's happening. But if it's been dropped already into YouTube as a recording, you could look back and see what happened. And we definitely started having some issues. Okay, so Kathy North, I'm ready to get my first NFT. Okay, so Kathy, that is absolutely great news. And do you want some advice? Do you know what NFT you would like to get? Let us know. Are you? Is there a particular build that you're aiming your NFT for, or are you just trying to pick up an NFT that's going to earn you a good amount of town coin on a daily basis? Prospector, thank you very much for the good luck and well wishes. Really appreciate it. It's great to have you here. And obviously, if you've got any questions, just throw them in the chat. Man, You know, I hate this 60%. And in fact, I don't think I have had this 60% problem since I moved over to using Microsoft Edge. I was having the problem all the time with Brave browser. I got told use Microsoft Edge, and this is the first time I've had a problem getting in. Okay, so Kathy, wondering about the change in holding Gala versus Townstar. So are you referring to the town power that is going to be coming in? So obviously the thing with the town power, if that's what you're referring to, Kathy, is it's going to be a slow move forward on that. So that's really good in the sense of that if you don't have a whole lot of Gala in your account at the moment, or the Gala you're holding in your account, there should be no requirement you to hold more at the beginning of the town introduction of town power. So, but you will start to need to hang on to your town coin. So as I showed in that town power update, if you go and check out the calculator, it will tell you according to your NFT. Obviously, you don't have any NFTs at the moment, but if you saw in that video, when I'm holding 2, which earn me 25 town coin per day, and for that, my requirement to keep that at a maximum of 25 town coin per day, I need to hold 64 town coin permanently in my account. But like I say, they're not changing the Gala power at the moment. So basically, if you've got one NFT and you've got enough Gala for you to be at level 1, then you won't need to add any more Gala at the moment, but it will be coming. Okay, so Sean Trainer, what do you think games can do to keep their P2E coins sustainable? Okay, so this is a really good question, and I've actually brought this up quite often in the Discord channel on Gala. Is I refer back to Engine. So Engine was one of the first game coins, currencies that I'd ever heard about. They have Engine have numerous P2E games, and basically what they did is rather than having one coin per game, their one coin can be used right the way across every single one of their games, and therefore that adds utility and usability to the game, to the coin, and because it's being used all the time, to purchase things and stuff like that, it keeps that price of the coin high. I mean, Engine coin right now is over $1. When it was released about 5 years ago, it was nowhere, absolutely nowhere. It then managed to get itself onto the Japanese exchanges, which apparently is very hard to do for a lot of coins. And then it shot up to about $3, and then it's normally hung around about $2. It's only from this recent drop in Bitcoin and the other coins that it's dropped down to about $1.50 or something like that. So for me, the best way to keep P2E coin sustainable is to use one coin across all of your different games if you're a big platform like Engine or Gala that have multiple games. Okay, so let's just quickly run through. We're getting a lot of questions here. I think it's probably just me. I'm probably taking too long to answer them. But Zico Maru, I could mention a faucet that I think might be good, but I'm not sure if promotions are allowed. Okay, Zico Maru, best way to do it is if you go into any of my videos, go into the description, you will see a link to my Facebook page. Go to that, send me a DM through there, and then you can suggest it in there. But yeah, please don't obviously post any referral links or anything in this chat, please. Thank you very much. So where else? Where we're at. Okay, so RC Cray Cray. Okay, so he's answering Kathy. Yeah, I mean, obviously they have, like I said, with the Town Power, they have revised it. If you go and check out my recent Town Power update, I do go through that. So basically, it's the Town Power is being implemented, but the other steps that were going to affect Gala Power and stuff like that are all going to come in, but in a slower rate rather than just absolutely instantly. We are getting absolutely nowhere with rebooting this server, are we? It's very annoying, guys. But it's great that you are here to keep me company and keep the chat going. Like I say, anything else you want to ask me about, absolutely brilliant. So, yeah, I totally agree. Just going back to RC Cray Cray, recommendation of going with a wheat stand. Yes, that is always my advice to anyone that is looking to purchase their very first NFT. Obviously, they are a little bit of an investment, but if you want to get into that, wheat stand is definitely the way to go. Thanks, Hive, for letting me know. I did not know that. To appreciate your input there. Okay, so we're back. Here we are, and funnily enough, we're still at minus 13,000 in the way of dollars, so that is still a bug right there. But let's hope that we can at least start getting a little bit of a build going on here while we're chatting away. So we've got. So does that mean we've got to make? Can I still? That'll be interesting. So we've gone to minus 13,900. I'm interested to see. Can I actually still... No, okay. I was interested to see if we could still spend money. I thought I'd found a way to get some free cash then. Okay, so let's just make some sales. Yeah, Prospector. Yeah, I totally agree. I think it's more, once you're into Townstar and you're starting to really get your builds down, you're really starting to understand about optimization and stuff like that. Getting a water tower is going to help quite a lot. But like I say, for me, the wheat stand is always going to be the first one. And it doesn't need to be an epic or a legendary. I have the bog standard wheat stand, and you get so many... you can fill so many feeders with that. I personally don't understand why you really need anything bigger. Why the wheat stand the best NFT? Okay, so Kathy, the reason why is because a lot of builds you're having to feed animals. So obviously, you whether it be sheep, whether it be chickens, if you're doing cakes, you've got to be feeding cows and chickens. And the great thing is, it speeds up massively your build, because like I'm doing here, obviously I've not actually put my wheat stand out, but like I've done here, I can instantly go to sheep. And because I've got that wheat stand. But the biggest thing is you save so much in the way of space, because say if you're doing a uniforms build, you want to get a build up to let's say 100 uniforms. To do it without NFTs is almost impossible. And one of the main reasons is because you need to use up so much space with wheat and your other crops that you just have no space for anything else, such as your factories and loggers and all that kind of stuff. So the wheat stand it's a time saver, but it's also a massive space saver. So that's the reason why. Okay, so we're not... yeah, so I noticed our farmer's not working. Nothing's working because obviously we're down. So the only way we're going to get around this is we're going to have to sell some fuel, which I hate selling fuel. But we're going to have to sell a load of fuel to get around this now, which is a bit of a nightmare because I hate doing it. But we can shoot off. Thankfully, we're so close to the city, it only takes 5 seconds. So we got that going now. We're rolling. Have we got any? Okay, so we're out of wood as well. So let's in fact, let's get a logger in there. Logger there. And we're going to have to sell some more. And this is an absolute nightmare. I guess I could restart it all. Okay, so we've got to be really careful now because we've got no fuel, absolutely no fuel. Yeah, Hive, I don't know. I think basically because we had that glitch, and then obviously set us back to minus 13,900 when we've refreshed. It's not put the money that I had in there, which was about 30,000. It's not put it back, so that's what's really messed me up. Okay. Yeah, RC Krakow, you're quite right. With the BitTrue wheat stands, I think you receive 10 more town coin than you would with a standard wheat stand. I think you get 24 with a BitTrue and you get 14 with the standard. So it is better, but the BitTrue is quite a bit more expensive as well, I think you'll find. Yeah, totally. I know what you're saying there, Hive. It's a wheat stands about the cost of a second-hand car, but obviously at the end of the day, it's horses for courses. You know, if you don't mind the investment, then I guess it's cool. Kathy, I'm glad you were happy with the answer. To be honest with you, Kathy, just in answer to your most recent question, OpenSea, I've never figured it out. I don't know if it's me. I just think I actually purchased 3 skins on OpenSea, and all of them went to being queued, and then they just sat there. I don't know what I did or what I did wrong. They just sat there for weeks and weeks and weeks, and then eventually the transaction got dropped. So I never received them. But I've had a problem. I mean, I have recently purchased some skins, but I don't know if you have checked it out. I'm a member of the Lycan Warlords Discord channel. If you go and check that out, go to Gala Games Discord channel and basically look up the Lycan Warlords Discord channel. Personally, I like his Discord channel better because it's a much smaller community. Everyone is really, really helpful, and you don't have to put up with all the rubbish that you get on the Gala Discord because there's just so many people on that Discord channel. I much prefer a smaller community, and Lycan Warlords forum or Discord channel is absolutely brilliant, and I'm there quite regularly, so pop on by. Obviously, tell Lycan that I sent you. He might just say thanks. Crackle, first time I see you live stream. That is correct. We're doing a bit of an experiment, really. I've never done a live stream. And like I had mentioned earlier on, I am going to be doing some live streams in connection with Rollercoin later on down the line. And I just really wanted to know what I was doing because I had absolutely no idea. But yeah, it's great to have you here. And if you have any questions, just pop them in the chat. Exactly, yeah, RC, yeah, exactly. If you're starting a business, you would have to buy equipment. Yeah, I totally agree. It's just an investment, isn't it? It's an investment. If you want to progress forward, then you've got to make that investment. I do have to say, though, and I have mentioned this quite a lot in many of my videos, that if it wasn't for a lot of my subscribers that have been absolutely brilliant. The NFTs that I hold, I basically would not have. The NFTs that I hold in my account have basically all been gifted and donated to me from viewers and subscribers, and I can't thank them enough. It's absolutely humbling. You know, obviously I love what I do. It's great to see you guys following my videos, and then, you know, seeing how they've helped you and you progressing through the programs that I promote. That's what I do it for. I do it because I want to see you guys do well. I started off using cryptocurrency back in like 2014, and you know, it's still such a young thing, and if I can help people understand it a bit better, earn some, you know, then that's what I want. You know, that's it. I just want to help you guys out, and like I say, it's a massive thanks to my subscribers, and that the reason why I hold any NFTs really in this game at all. So big thanks if you're out there listening. The Hive, yeah, Lycan Warlord. Yes, that is the guy with the big tash. That is correct, yeah. Kathy, thank you for your amazing information. Lycan Warlord. Yeah, you spelt it a little bit wrong. It's Lycan. So Lycan Warlord. Yeah, check it out. Check his Discord channel out. And like I say, come along. I'm there pretty regular. Hello from Crypto 2 Clips Gaming. Hello from Crypto City. 2 spots ahead. Nice. Yeah, I've just thought we're not even doing anything, are we? I'm not even actually doing anything with my build. So as you guys are here, obviously I've got this running. What we'll do is we're going to add in. No, let's throw in a few more of these mills. Let's throw in 4. And then we're going to put a rancher up here, dead quick. Rancher there. And then we're going to put a rancher there. And then we're going to put another let's put another rancher there. Oh, we're running a bit low. Oh, okay, we can sell that. And then what we're going to do is, we're here. We might as well dig out the NFT. And so the great thing with NFTs, wheat stand, is you can remove all of your wheat. In fact, we'll let the farmer pick up one more, because then we can sell it, just to be nice and neat, so we can get rid of that. And then what we're going to do is, your wheat stand always has to be near a road. So what we do is we basically can put a road here. Ooh, there we go. If we put a road here, bang that there. Okay, and then what we'll do is, for those of you watching, Kathy, if you're going to check this out, this is basically what a wheat stand will do. You see, we've got our feeders right there, and then we dig out our wheat stand. There's my wheat stand. Place that right there, and there you go. Look, instantly, your feeders get filled up. Our ranchers will come alive at any second, and we can sell our wheat. So that's 10 gone. So that's that 10 gone. We can get rid of that. Get rid of that field. We can even get rid of the farmer. We don't need him, and that's it. You see. So we've just made about $4,000. Oh, and then we can also sell our silo. So that's another 2,500 that we've just made there. So it takes us back up to 10,000. And click on that, and there you go. 5 seconds, and you're going to have full wheat feeders. RC Cray Cray, yes, you could put it that way. My YouTube family invested in me, and it's an amazing feeling. It is absolutely amazing feeling. I love all of you. I mean, at the end of the day, I've been running this channel since 2015, and we are so close to having 10,000 subscribers to our community, and it is an amazing feeling. And like I say, I love making the videos for you, and that's why I always push you guys to try and give me some feedback. Post below the videos, let me know how you're getting on, any questions, whether you're happy about something or you're unhappy about something, because I want to hear from you and I want to be able to help you, and that's why I'm here, and that's why I'm absolutely loving tonight, to be quite honest with you, because the fact I'm able to interact with you and we can actually have a bit of a conversation. So it's kind of cool. It is kind of cool. It is actually kind of cool. Okay, so that's our another rancher. We're going to put another rancher just there. Okay. Okay, so Two Clips Gaming, what is development server? So the development server is basically a test server which they're going to be leaving on here until the April the 5th. And what they're saying in their recent post is that they have added all of the updates to this server that will be carried forward into the next weekly competition, and they want to make sure that all the updates that they've done don't have any bugs, don't cause any problems before they migrate all those updates across all of the other servers. So that is basically what we're in here for, is just purely testing. That's what we're just in here to test it all out and see how it works. Paul, thank you. Big heart to you too. Love you, buddy. Great to have you here. Any questions? Just put them on the chat. Hive, thanks very much. Smiley face. And Masswick, thank you very much. Rainbow. Is there a pot of gold at the end of that rainbow? Because, you know, it's I could really do with it, to be quite honest. So yes, so Kathy, as you can see here, this is how the wheat stand works. We've got our ranchers picking up wheat, and as soon as they collect it, that wheat feeder just instantly starts filling back up, and that is the advantage. And like I say, it means that you don't have to have hundreds of wheat fields for your build. So that means if you've say you've got 10, 15 wheat fields, well, you've just gained all those tiles back, which means that gives more places for loggers, more places for tractors, more places for fabric factories or candy stores or cake shops or whatever it is you're building. Gives you all that space back. And that is why, for me, obviously not for everyone, but for me, the wheat stand is one of the best and probably my first, I would say, go-to NFT if you're looking to invest. Zekamaru, okay, yeah, no problem. Thanks for the message on FB. I will definitely check that out, and yeah, that's great. Thank you very much. Mass, how much do I make with what? With the wheat stand, with Townstar? Just give us a few more details. That'd be great. Yeah, Hive. Totally agree. Wheat stands are awesome. DeFi Krypton, great to have you here. And obviously, any questions, pop them in the chat. Agree on the wheat stand yet? Totally agree. Okay, so we could really... Oh, I know what we're missing. I know what we're missing. I know what we're missing here. We need some of these. Need some of these. Need some wells. And we're also going to throw out another NFT for your enjoyment. So, Mr. Puddles, this is another NFT, which a lot of people don't like this, but I love it. And we're also, I want to put it there. I can't afford it. I've only got 11 fuel. That's an absolute nightmare. I can't believe that the server did that to me, and we're down to 11 fuel. And we're absolutely nowhere near the money at all to even put a fuel depot into action. So after tonight, you'll probably find that I'll end up having to destroy this town and rebuild it. But it's fun while we're here chatting away, listening to your questions. Yeah, it's cool. Townstar, okay, Maswick. So you want to know how much we earn with Townstar? So it's really difficult. Because obviously how much is earned is based on how much the coin is worth. So I hold in my account about 2,700 Gala tokens. Town coin I don't really worry about because Town coin is the in-game currency and right now is at hardly anything. It's like 8 cents or something like 5 cents or something like that. Gala is a little bit more. It's about 20 cents. But obviously, once the weekly competitions come back, the whole platform is going to, once again, pick up traction. And you will probably find that the price of Gala is going to start going up quite considerably. Especially once Gala start bringing some of these other games online, such as Spider Tanks and stuff like that, Miranda's. The Gala token will start increasing, and then obviously that's when you'll see that money start going up. But it's like any mass, it's like with any crypto, it fluctuates so much. It's very difficult to say this is how much I earn. So obviously in the weekly competitions, normally I'll be in the top maybe 400, top 300. It used to be for the top 400, you would get 200 Gala tokens, and the top 300, you'd get 300 Gala tokens. It's slightly changed now because they're now giving you in dollar. They're basically, so you would earn say $80 being in the top 200, I think it is. But obviously, if the crypto is really low, if Gala is really low, then you're going to get more coins for your $80 than you would do if the Gala token was high. So I hope that sort of explains it. So, Kathy, time-saving tips. So I guess the best time-saving tips I can give you, or a couple of them. One, basically just practice, because the thing is with practice is you will figure out the sort of quick way of doing things, because when you first start out, obviously you can follow my videos, other people's videos and stuff like that, but it's not until you really start getting into it and doing it that you appreciate the time it can take to make a town. The other thing I would say is if you create a really, really good build, make sure you take a screenshot of it, print it out, put it in a folder, so then the next time you go to make that build, you know exactly where you want to end up. And also you'll know, write some notes on it, how many cakes you're making per hour, how many uniforms you're making per hour. So then when you look back on it, you can still see whether that is competitive or not, and whether it's worth pursuing that build. For me, one of the quickest things to get a town up and running is a lot of people will disagree with me on this because it can take a little time to clear the ground later on, but start off in a forest. Start off in a forest. If you can get near a river and get near a city, absolutely brilliant, because you can go into a forest. You'll have something about 10 ponds. Sell all of those ponds off, apart from your one that is this one right here, right near where your farmer is. That's going to give you about a starting point of close to 100,000 in-game cash, which then obviously you can then just go off buy chickens, sheep, and then you're off and running. And also as well, if you can get into sheep, that is going to start moving you up the leaderboard really quickly as well. Okay, so Lackey Ian, thanks for your question. Great to have you here. Obviously, any other questions, just put them in the chat. Like I was just saying to Wick, when it comes to trying to explain how much money you can make from the game, it's very difficult because you're relying or you're being paid in a currency that is constantly fluctuating. So it's very difficult to say exactly what you earn. I can tell you that if you're in the top right now, if you can finish in the top 400, you'll earn $80 worth of crypto. If you can finish in the top, if you're in the top one, that's $1,500. But because obviously if you're talking about the crypto itself, it's very difficult because the price fluctuates so much. Mike, Kokoran, is that Mike Kokoran? Thanks for your question. Great to have you here. Obviously, all questions just put in the chat. Yes, there is a sell script. I'm actually using the sell script, the auto sell script right now. If we just go into the dashboard, this is the Tamper Monkey auto sell script. If you're having problems with the auto sell script you have, what you want to do is go into my Townstar how-to tutorials playlist. There are 3 videos in there, all connected with the auto sell script. Go through them one at a time, and you should end up with a working sell script after auto sell script at the end of it. Make sure you are using the 2.3 version of the script, and that you do change this address in the line next to @match, and everything should all be good. So if you have any other problems after that, go into the description of any of my videos, find the link to my Facebook page, drop me a DM through Facebook, and we'll go through it step by step, and I'll make sure that you are up and running by the end of it. The Hive, yeah, that's brilliant. Great, glad to hear that the auto sell script is working for you and that Fix worked. Troy Mills, welcome to the chat. Great to have you here. What kind of computer are you running on? Your FPS is very high. My best FPS is only about 60. No problem, Mike. Like I say, if you can't get it running, just come and see me at my Facebook page. Troy, so basically I'm running quite a basic, it's just a Dell laptop. Sorry, not a Dell laptop, just a Dell desktop. It's an i7 compact desktop. It does have 16 gig of RAM in it, and that's it. But you will find that obviously we're showing nearly 100 FPS right now, but obviously once my build is complete and the whole tile is full, or the square is full, that will drop down to about 40. So obviously the more you put in, the more you put into it, the slower the FP drops. It shouldn't really happen. If the game is properly optimized, it shouldn't really happen. But right now, as Gala and everybody else will keep telling you, Townstar is in beta, and therefore there are some bugs, and we have to just deal with it. The Hive, yeah. I've got a quantum computer, yeah. So I'm only, yeah. I wish. So Mike, you don't have FB, so I'm just thinking the other way. Okay, so what you could do if, yeah, I don't know. Everyone just comes see me on my FB page and sends me DMs through my FB. Well, what I'll do, follow the videos, Mike. Follow the videos. If you can't get it, you can't get the auto sell script working, just pop me a message below one of my Townstar videos, and then we'll hook up and we'll get you sorted. Okay. Okay, so Troy, what browser are you using? Okay, so I don't know if you guys are paying any attention to my town at the moment. So we're coming up on 9 sheep, so that's going to be the next one will be the last one, and then you'll see my auto sell script kick in. It'll go off as sell, and then we'll get topped up to about 40, well, be about close to 50,000, and we'll get another 200 odd. We will be up to about 470 city points then. Bud smoking. Oh, you know, that's quite cool actually, because you've emphasised the M. So Bud smoking. Very good, very good. Welcome to the chat. Great to have you here. So let's have a look. Okay, so Bud smoking. So you've switched over from Chrome to Brave. Yeah, I mean, I actually never used Chrome. I went straight into Brave, and I used to get pretty good. Not as good as I do with Edge, but I used to get pretty good FPS with Brave. But my biggest problem with Brave is at the beginning of the weekly competitions and the counter clock drops to 0. There is obviously a mass rush for everybody to get in, and Brave, it was just taking me longer and longer and longer to get in, and I just kept getting stuck at that 60% like everybody else was. And up until actually today, with this test server, with all the other servers, with Microsoft Edge, I get straight in. And I was seeing the Discord channel, people saying, oh, I'm stuck at 60%, I'm stuck at 60%, but I will pretty much, like I say, until today, get straight in with Microsoft Edge. So Troy, the only thing I can suggest to you is try Microsoft Edge and see if you get on any better with that. Paul, yeah, I run the hardware acceleration in my browser as well. Okay, so we made that sale. So we're at 50,000, so that's nice. And we're at 470,000 on our city points. So we can get rid of that. We can drop a pond in there. So that means that we're not having to rely on Mr. Puddles so much to bring water to our sheep. And he'll go off and he should go off and start filling the pond now as well. So it's got 2 out of 10, which it should do because obviously it's next to a pond. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop another trough just there. Cheers, Paul. I have to say, I am finding this live streaming a bit easier than I expected. You know, Kathy heard me say that I was rather nervous at the beginning, and I was actually really, really nervous. But I think it was just that, you know, I guess I was more nervous that either nobody had turned up or that everybody would just sit silent. But you guys have been absolutely brilliant, throwing questions at me. Other people in the chat helping out, answering questions, and this is what it's all about. This is exactly what I love about this whole thing, is because we are a community, and obviously, you know, some of you guys are realizing that I'm not quite getting to some of the questions fast enough, or you know the answer, so you're putting the answer in there before I even get to it. So that is absolutely brilliant, because we are here to help each other out, and that is what I love. And, you know, and it's what keeps me doing YouTube, to be quite honest, because I just love the whole feeling of it, the feedback, and I don't want, obviously it's totally off on tangent, but, you know, in the past I've had some absolutely amazing posts from subscribers and viewers, literally to the point where I've had posts from members of the community that are from third world countries, and, you know, they followed my videos, they've used some of the programs, and then they've posted that, you know, things like, because of your program I can now feed my family and stuff like that. And it's starting to get to me, actually. I'm starting to get a bit emotional about it. But you know, when you can touch someone's life like that, it is amazing. And it's one of the great things about the internet. I mean, there is some horrible, dark things about the internet, but, you know, when, like I say, just by me doing a video or something like that, I can literally touch someone's life like that for the better. I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing, and you guys out there are absolutely amazing. No worries, Hive. Yeah, catch you later, man. It's been great to have you here, and speak to you soon. I try not to, Kathy. I try not to. You know, like I say, when you hear, you know, when you get posts like that, and you just, it's brilliant. It's great to know that I'm sort of making that much of a difference to some people. Yeah, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. I love it. And, you know, and I love doing it. I mean, exactly. You know, I've worked in so many jobs in my past, which you're doing for the money. You're not doing for any other reason. You're doing to put food on the table, pay bills, and all that lot. And now I'm in a job, I guess, as it is, which I absolutely love. And like I say, the fact I can now interact with you guys is brilliant. Is absolutely brilliant. Okay, so we got 20,000 left. We got 10. I'll be absolutely amazed if we can actually get to the point of creating a. You know what? We're gonna have to slap it on this side, because otherwise we've got too many trees to get rid of. So we need two. So we're gonna put a bit of we'll put terrain here. We're gonna try and get this. We're gonna try and get this fuel depot going. Okay, so there. Get rid of our logger for the moment. Or in fact, actually, we'll just leave him there for the moment. And we'll see how far we can get. So tell me, obviously a lot of you are on this test server. What builds are you doing, and how are you progressing? Are you finding any bugs at all with your builds? Thanks a lot, Kathy. You've been really supportive today. It's been absolutely amazing to have you here. Thanks for all the positivity. Really appreciate it. Okay, yeah, Prospector. I totally want this to happen. I mean, I think one of the recent videos I did in a post that they put out onto Discord, they are going to start testing the Gala chain pretty soon. I think they actually want to get the GC done by summer, so you're looking at like maybe June, July time. Obviously, I know it's a bit of a ways off from this point where we're at, but obviously something like that cannot be done and taken lightly. They've got to make sure it works. They've got to make sure that everything, basically as bug-free as possible. But they were talking that they're going to release a sort of a mini game, which is based on Townstar for everybody to use, but basically it will all go through the Gala chain. Although it's not called Gala chain now, is it? It's called Giru or something weird like that. So excuse me. So I believe that is going to be coming fairly soon. So make sure you keep logging in to or get onto Discord, checking out the announcements. But obviously, any big announcements or pretty much any major announcements coming onto the Gala Discord, I do put into the community section in my channel. So if you're not already subscribed and you don't have the notifications switched on, switch on those notifications, and you will get an announcement whenever I put a post in that community section. And like I say, I put all the Townstar major notifications in there, so you will get them straight away. 2 Clips Gaming, no bugs, and Running Sugar 550 stars. Cool, excellent. So tell me, Clip, how many mils have you got, and how much sugar you're producing? Kathy, yeah, totally agree. Hate gas fees, absolute nightmare. And obviously with the GC, they're saying that gas fees are pretty much going to be next to nothing. So that is going to be amazing. Okay, so we're already at 9 sheep. Again, look at that. We're absolutely flying now. Absolutely flying. And we've got, what do we got? We've got 3 ranchers, we've got 2 troughs, and we've got 2 sheep. You've got 2 seconds on that one. You've got 40 seconds on that one. And we're already up to 9 wool already. Yeah, Guru. Yeah, that's right, Prospector. Yeah, I told you, it's not G. Everyone's, I think because obviously it started off being called the Gala Chain or GC, we still call it that. But yeah, it's they called it that Guru for some weird reason. Thanks for the update. Can't wait till July. Yeah, me neither. Okay, so that's another 45,000. So back up to 60 odd thousand. So, okay, so we're going to get rid of this straight away. We can put that there. We do need to get rid of him now. Get rid of you. Yep. And then what we'll do is we're going to put a road here. Put a road. In fact, yeah, we'll just leave it there now. I was going to change that then, but we'll put a road there. And then we're going to put that there, and then we're going to put another one there. Okay, so we've got 40,000 left. We need to make we need to basically turn these into and I've just picked the wrong ones, haven't I? So cancel that. Yeah. Oh. See, when you cancel it, why does it not just turn it back to a dirt road? That's the one I meant to do. So that one and then that one. Oh, actually, how much we got left in the bank? Oh, we're a bit. Yeah. Well, actually, we should be okay. So we, because we're getting through this. We're building this wall pretty rapid. So in fact, you know, we could do with a few more builders actually, just to kind of speed these things up. So if we put a builder there, what is that? 2,500. Ooh, it's getting a bit close, right? I think we're gonna have to leave that and then just let those guys do what they do. Okay, so questions. 7 Sugarcane, building 5th mill now. Excellent. That's great to hear. Clips, 2 Clips Gaming. So yeah, keep up the good work. Pitman Karan. Hiya to you too. Welcome to the live chat. Great to have you here. Obviously, any questions, put in the chat. So you want to know, how does my position in the monthly server compared to the weekly? Basically, monthly servers are really here for you to practice your builds, get used to how Townstar works, get used to how sort of, you know, what works with what and that kind of thing. And that's it. Like I say, they're here for practice only. You can earn, obviously, your town coin doing the daily challenges if you have some NFTs in the monthly, but you will not earn anything at all for placing in the monthly competition. So there is no rewards for placing anywhere in the monthly competitions. That's why basically I only ever come into the monthly competitions to claim my town coin, or to practice a build, optimize a build, test something out that I've been thinking about, and that's it. That's all I use the monthly builds for. Because, like I say, you can spend a whole month in here, get to the number 1 position, but you're not going to get anything for it. How long does it normally take me to get my my gas bin build done? If I'm going full on, Kathy, at it, maybe I don't know, 3 hours, possibly, maybe 3.5 hours, something like that, and that'll be that'll get my gas production up and running. Yeah, I mean, if you're looking, sorry, Pitman Karan, if you're looking for a direct comparison, it's very in the sense of placings in monthly compared to weekly. It's very difficult to say, because I'll tell you why. Is the top boys and girls that will be playing in the weekly will only be coming into the monthly to claim their TC. They will do a quick build, like I've shown in quite a few of my videos, just enough to sort of earn the city points, but nothing immense, like not a full build, and they'll only be popping in a few minutes, claim their TC and log out. So you will not be competing against those top people. So you're only ever really going to know where you place in a weekly competition when you play a weekly competition. That is about the only time you're really going to find that out. Door frame, I'm not sure what you're trying to say there. Obviously, if you want to put it another way, probably just help me out a little bit more. No problem, Pitman. like I say, it's great to have you here. Great to have everybody here. Absolutely brilliant doing this. Loving it. To be quite honest, Kathy, I'm directing this to you. In my last, I think it was it my Town Power update, or it might have been the original Town Power, the original Town Power video I did. I did a quick build in there which consisted of 5 sheep. I think it was 5 sheep, 3 troughs, about 6 or 7 ranchers, and a load of trees and stuff like that. That is pretty much all I'm using to claim. And with and oh yeah, and I added, that was it, and I added a couple of fabric plants creating wool yarn. And wool yarn for every 10 gives you 2,250 city points. So to get up to 8,000 doesn't take very long. So that is not a full build. It was just a quick build with, like I say, a load of sheep. My fuel depot, and then connected with my fuel depot, I think was maybe a couple of fabric plants creating wool yarn, and that is it. That is all I've done, and that it will easily make you your 8,000 by the end of the month. Okay, so we're at another sheep. We're about to make another wool sale, so that again will bag us up to about 50 odd thousand, so we can get rid of this this tree right here, and we're going to put a water pond in there, so then we can get a couple of water pumps, and then we can start. Obviously, we might just about make it. It is possible we could make this, but I'm not guaranteeing it. Okay, so Troy, yeah, good point. There is no comparison between weekly and monthly servers. Case in point, I'm currently sitting at number 48 on a monthly server for selling Pinot Noir. Okay, is that grapes or is that the actual wine you're selling, Troy? However, have never placed in the top 400 in the weekly server. Yeah, it's not easy, but the great thing now, obviously, that I gave an update to you guys recently, is when the weekly competition comes back, at least this very first one, you're going to be rewarded for the top 1,000 places. So get in there, get the experience of a weekly competition, and if you can put together just a good build, you're probably going to have a really good chance of placing in that top 1,000. Okay, so we're at 50,000, so if we just need to get rid of this stump. In fact, if we got rid of that one, if I get rid of that one, I'm just thinking because if we get rid of that one, get rid of that one. Okay, so pond there, we've got 15,000, and we've got 8. Oh, we've only got 8 fuel. Okay, so Kathy, are you able to have a build in the monthly server as well as in the weekly competition? Yes, you are. Obviously, you can't run them both at the same time. Basically, what will happen is if you're in the weekly competition, and then you go back to your account and say, even if you open up your Gala account in a new tab on your browser, once you log into that monthly server from the weekly server, essentially it will log you out of the weekly server. Troy Mills put it obviously a lot better than me. Yes, but you can only be active on one at a time. Thank you, Troy. That's basically what I was going for. Just I went right around the houses on that one, didn't I? Sorry, Kathy, for taking up all of your valuable time there on that answer. But yes, so that's it. You can have 2, but you can only be one at a time. Okay, so Troy, so that's Pinot Noir wine. Okay, so if you don't mind me asking, how many wineries do you have, and do you know how many wine or how much wine you're making per hour? So if you guys are just wondering where I'm at, because obviously you can see the sea here and stuff like that. Basically, I just dropped straight in and I got this spot right near Dakar. The reason why I came here is basically because it's rare that anybody ever comes here. I mean, if you're looking, especially on the monthly servers, if all you're looking to do is earn yourself some TC, and you want a nice forest spot so you can sell all your ponds and get up and running quick, or maybe you want a desert spot for the oil seep. This area, Dakar, is one of the last to ever get populated. It's always there's usually always a spot pretty close to Dakar, which means that your delivery times are very low, and that means obviously that you're earning your cash pretty quick. Okay, so you got 5 wineries producing around 22 per hour. No problem, Kathy. Like I say, a big thank to Troy for being a lot more concise than me on that answer. So, is that Troy? Is that a full build? Is that sort of like the best you've achieved at the moment? Are you tweaking it, optimizing it? Obviously, I'm just curious. Also, as well, how long have you been playing? That's another question I like to ask people. Oh no, we don't want to blow us up, do we? Go back this way. Okay, so our pond is done, so that's cool. That's a great thing with having Mr. Buggles and three wells. He goes and fills up things like ponds and stuff like that, which means that it's not taking away. Like say, if your fields need watering, if your sheep need water. Obviously, normally your rancher would have to get the water, or your farmer would have to get the water. If you've got a Mr. Mr. Puddles, he'll do it all for you. So obviously, those workers can just keep working and focus on what they're meant to be doing. So it is good. It is a good little NFT. I do like that one. So Troy, just need to be more efficient in my lumber production, which feeds. The mines have enough great production. That's great. Support 50 wind. Okay, right. So, what is it? You don't have enough. You don't have enough mills. It's the travel time from mills and your loggers. Are you using loggers and not lumberjacks? All these things will speed things up. Prospector. I got to go. It's been fun joining your live stream. You're a great help to the crypto gaming community. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Good luck getting Fuel Depot up and running. Prospector, it's been absolutely brilliant having you here. Thanks for all your questions and your input to the chat. You take it easy, and hopefully I'll get to speak to you again soon. Okay, so we're at 7 wool. So we're gonna be. We'll have enough for one water pump car. Man, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Can you hear me now, Troy? Am I here? Am I here? Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Am I here? I hope you've not lost me. Don't tell me you lost me. No, street. Oh. Yeah, we're still recording. We're still recording, so I'm hoping that you guys can hear me. Let me know. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you. I was really worried then. I was seriously worried. I thought, I'm just talking to myself here, aren't I? But yeah, that's cool. Thanks, Kathy, for that. Okay, so one more and we'll have another. We're going to be at about getting close to like 60 odd thousand, so that's cool. So, Kathy, how are you? Obviously, you're new to Townstar. You're saying that you've only done 3 builds so far. How are you enjoying it? A lot of people say that they love it. They love the strategy side of it and stuff like that. What is your feeling of the game at the moment? Troy, that's great to know. Thanks for letting me know, and I'm glad that you can hear me again. Okay, so we're selling another lot of wool. Here we go. I tell you, the great thing with being where I am is, 5-second delivery times. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The only thing is, what I find is that you see how there the truck doesn't see the truck's not there, but then when you click on it, it is there. But it does happen. It does happen in the other servers as well. So I wouldn't really class it as a test server bug, but it is a bit of a bug. Right, so we get ourselves a. We're going to get ourselves a water pump right there. Okay, so what are we at? 1,190 city points. Where are we listed? So here we are. We're in the top 50. So that's pretty cool. Who's above us? Yeah, top 50. So that's not bad, considering we're just sort of sitting here, shooting the breeze, having a bit of fun. Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, obviously, I could do that, but I see what you said, because I could have gone lengthways, couldn't I? I could have gone down here, down the side, which actually would have been better. It would have saved me 20,000. But yeah, you got me there, Kath. I could have done that actually. That would have just saved me, probably a lot of time actually. But no, I always put mine across this way because I like sort of having this whole section down here available for the rest of my build. But obviously, what I could have done was I could have spun it that way. Because the thing is unless you're making cakes and you need salt, ocean is absolutely useless for anything else. So if I was to do this build again, you're absolutely right, Kathy. It would be better to have my fuel depot along this back wall here or along by the ocean, because it saves you money, it's going to save you time, and you can't use the ocean for anything else anyway. But so a good point there, Kathy, and well said. That's great. I'm glad to hear you're loving it, Kathy. That's great. I wanted to. I want to ask Kathy. Do you work? Are you retired? Obviously, how much time do you get to spend on Townstar? If you don't mind me asking, obviously. Okay, so we're down to 7 fuel now, guys. It's starting to get a bit desperate. Excuse me. The thing is, normally, if we hadn't have had this problem with the fuel, I probably would have had 4 sheep by now, which obviously speeds up the whole process of getting wool and things like that. But because we ended up with this issue of the server going weird, and then ending up with minus $13,900, and then me having to recover that, which probably would have paid me just to destroy the town and start all over again. But I just thought, no, let's give it a bash and see if we can do it. I have a feeling that have you? Can anyone hear me out there? I'm wondering now. Can anyone actually hear me out there? Oh, are you okay? That's cool, Kathy. Thank you for sharing. And yeah, I mean, obviously, a couple hours after work every day, so that's cool. Yeah, I mean, any time you can spend on here, and the biggest thing with this game is two things is that time is everything. When it comes to if you're looking at the weekly competitions, you got to get things done as fast as possible. But the other thing is knowledge. As they say, knowledge is king. And the more you know about this game and how it works, the better builds you are going to produce. Bud smoking, yeah, I know it's one of those things that a lot of people fall foul with. And to be honest with you, it's something that I did as well. I have to say, it didn't take me quite as long to figure out. I was saying that you did, but yeah, it's so like you say, the you can just plonk your truck down anywhere you want, so which is great. Thanks for letting me know that you can hear me, Jimmy Fishcake. I think you've just appeared, so welcome to the chat. Great to have you here. Any questions, just stick in the chat and I'll answer as best I can. There is a giant time delay on this chat. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's me, if it's the software, if it's the server. I'm not sure. It probably. You see, I don't want to log out of it. I mean, I don't even know if would refreshing the browser change it. Is it? I'm guessing it's probably the software. You see, this is why we do these things, to find out if there's any glitches. See, yeah, you see, because we're going green, then we're going yellow, then so it's probably me, possibly. I mean, I do run. I am running my. Sorry, guys. I'm my internet speed is like 100 megabits per second, so I would have thought it's okay. I hope it's not detracting from the enjoyment of the chat. Yeah, but that's what it's all about. Again, it's optimizing all the time, seeing what you can move around to fit other things in. A lot of the times, it's amazing that you can have a build, and you don't even need to. Sometimes you don't even need to add anything. You just move things around, so they just optimize just slightly, just speed up how long it takes for workers to go and pick up wool, or to go and pick up the cotton if you're doing a uniform build. If you can optimize that so that time is shortened, so your workers are traveling less distance, that will speed up your production no end. And that's what it's all about, is just getting a build and then optimizing all the time. Obviously, sometimes you might want to add in another sheep, you might want to add in a few more tractors, a few more loggers, whatever. But once you get to that sort of real final part build, you can still make it better by just moving things and then optimizing. Like I say, it's a big part of the game. 2 clips. Okay, so OBS runs a delay by default. Okay. 2 clips. Do you know if there's anything I can do to rectify that delay? I've never used the software before. Jimmy Fishcake, cool bro. Been watching all your vids. You've helped me a lot with my Townstar. That's absolutely brilliant. Jimmy, that's great to hear, and that's why I do it. I loved, I just, like I was saying earlier, if I can do anything to help you guys out, I'll do my best, whether it's bringing notifications, letting you know the latest updates, showing you builds, stuff like that. That's what I'm doing. That's what I love to do, and I love to help you guys out. Okay, so yeah, so obviously, if any of you guys out there are a little bit more experienced than me in live streaming, and have used OBS before, know anything I can do, settings to sort of, again, optimize is what we're talking about. Optimize the software to make the chat or live stream a bit quicker. So obviously, because like I say, I don't want it to detract from your enjoyment. So if you've got any hints and tips on OBS, let me know. Yeah, but 2 clips is leaning towards that. It's the my streaming. It's my streaming software, and it might be. Like you probably all know a hell of a lot more about it than I do. But it's cool. I'm just enjoying being able to be here with you guys and chat and answer questions. I just love the interaction. It's quite funny, because you do these videos, and obviously I read all your posts, and for me, that's always been my interaction, is just answering the questions, saying hi to people, and sort of chatting through those posts. But to being able to do it live in almost real time because of the delay, it's actually a lot better. I get a much better feeling from this. But like I say, don't worry, the regular videos will be coming. And for those of you that are interested and have been following it, I will be doing a update video for the BNB miner, which I will be posting in the next couple of days. So keep an eye out for that. That is a real good point there, Kathy. I totally agree. Helps me out as well, because I'm not the fastest reader. So if these questions were absolutely flying up there, I'd have to keep scrolling back through them. So it's helping me out as well. Hey Troy, same back here, man. Been an absolute pleasure having you here. Been great to see your interaction and your questions. So yeah, look after yourself, take it easy, and I will speak to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye. All right, two clips. So if I go into the settings, advanced stream delay. Okay. Let's have a look. Is it in tools or is it in settings? Ah, settings here. So stream. Ooh, output. No, I can't see it. I'll have a look for it. Thanks for the tip though there. Two clips. I will have a look for it and see if I can alter that for the next live stream that we do, and hopefully it will be a lot better for you guys. Okay, so we got two more to go, and we're going to get another 10. I have just received a message that, and I can smell it. There is a possibility that dinner is getting very close to being cooked. So we might have to say adios before we make it to our completed fuel depot, which I'm very disappointed about. But like I say, the biggest problem has been because I ended up with such little fuel. I've not been able to sort of buy other things such as extra sheep and stuff like that, which obviously speed it all up. And we're sort of been just stuck with these 2 sheep. But the main thing is that we've got to spend a bit of time with each other, which has been a real pleasure for myself. And yeah, it's been fun. It's been good. And obviously I've been able to answer a lot of your questions, which helps you guys out. So that it's been good it's been good both ways, I hope. Buds, that is actually a really good tip. Yeah, that's a really good tip. So you don't have a problem with connection when you're driving? Okay, so we've just sold another lot of wool. We scroll down here, and we get another water pump, and then if we can get a refinery just in there. Hey, two clips. Yep. Had fun also. Been great having you here. Thanks for all your input and your tips. And I'll catch you later. Jimmy, yeah, pleasure. Also, take care. Take care. Speak to you soon. And drop in whenever you want. Kathy, it's been absolutely amazing. Thanks for all your positivity and input to the stream. Take care. And I'll speak to you soon. Thanks a lot. Absolute pleasure. Okay. Anyone else out there with questions, just throw them in the chat and I will answer them as fast as I can. So, Buds, no problem in my city, Fort Wayne. My service uses 5G signals from Verizon, yeah, towers, which is great signal in my area. But you say you use your hotspot in your truck, so you don't go out of your local area in your truck. You're not a long distance driver then. Okay, so while we're here, we'll just upgrade that as well. Because remember, guys, if obviously you're building your fuel depot, everything has to be on a tarmac road. Anything else, obviously, doesn't need to be at this point in the build. But your fuel depot needs to be on a tarmac road. Everything needs to be near a tarmac road. But obviously, later on, when you're doing your build and your build is basically, well, not when it's complete, but as soon as you can, you want to get your road paved. The reason for that is because it speeds up your workers by about 10%, maybe even a little bit more. It really, really makes a massive difference to how fast your workers get around your build. Always tarmac your roads or pave your roads. Oh, Buds. Okay, so it's a personal vehicle. It's not. You're not like a delivery driver or anything like that. Okay, that's cool. But that's still a good tip. Like you say, when you're out and about and whatever, you're picking stuff up, you can still be in the game. So that's cool. What's for dinner? Pitman. What's for dinner? I have absolutely no idea. It's basically if I ask. It's normally explained to me as a concoction. So usually everything and anything from the cupboards thrown into a large pot, all mixed together, and usually turns out very delicious. But to what it actually is, I have no idea. Both of us in the house cook quite well. And so tonight I wanted to do this stream. So my partner in the house, they were happy enough to cook. So I'm sure it'll be a culinary delight when I get to it. $8 miles per gallon. Man, that is not a lot. That is not a lot at all, is it, buds? 8 miles per gallon. Man, that is seriously... That is not economical. I am not surprised you do not like to drive that very often. Yeah, but to be honest with you, I think that's some of the best cooking. If you just look in the cupboard and you just kind of think, that, and that bit of chicken thrown in, that is good. That's going to be great. And it does most often turn out to be absolutely delightful. But yeah, it's cool. I mean, obviously, I might just say, yeah, I'll be cooking like a roast chicken with veg, potatoes, gravy, all that kind of stuff. But then, like I say, if you're running a bit low and you've got a few things that go together in the cupboard, then yeah, just lob them all in a pot. It tends to work. So Bud, you say that your small girls love everything you make. Does that mean that nobody else in the house likes what you make? I'm just curious. 2 clips. Do I know when I'm streaming again? To be honest with you, my next scheduled stream will be in connection with Rollercoin. I don't know if you have caught any of those videos, but I promote a program called Rollercoin, and they are going to be launching an internal marketplace in their game. And I did say that when that was released, I was going to do a live stream and give away, or for very low price, some crypto miners that can be used in that game at very low prices for people with low accounts. That is really my next scheduled stream. Tonight was literally just a sort of just throw it out there and see what happened. But now I know sort of what I'm doing and how it feels, and that I actually really enjoy it, I might start doing a few more on a more regular basis. So that's the best answer I can give you. But hopefully the next stream that I do put out, that you'll be here joining us. But yeah, I don't necessarily rely on seasoning mix. If I do season anything, it's usually with chili salt. I love a bit of a kick to my meals, so I've got a big grinder of chili salt. So sometimes I'll throw that in. But for me, the biggest save when it comes to meals is pre-made sauces. So like, you know, if you got you want to make a bolognese or something like that, grab a jar of a pre-made sauce out of a cupboard, throw that in. You know, that's a bit of a saviour. If I've got more time, I'm happy to chop, dice, whatever, make it from scratch. But you know, you don't always have that time. So yeah, pre-made sauce is always a winner for me. But again, subscribing, absolutely amazing. Really appreciate it. And yeah, hope to see you also in the next stream that we do. Okay, so we're going to get rid of these. We're going to get rid of these two, and we're going to put another refinery in there. And I'm getting the you know, the old finger pointing at the wrist from the cook saying it's time. So I'm unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to leave it there, guys. I'm really disappointed. I've absolutely loved just being here chatting with you. I know I've said it a few times. I don't want to get all weird about it, but it's such a different experience for me, rather than just sort of answering questions in posts below videos. And it's actually been a really positive experience for me, and that has been made because of you. So I really appreciate it. I really appreciate all your input and the time that you've spent with me. So I'm going to leave that there. So you guys have a great weekend, and I will catch you again soon. So take care, and yeah, have a good look. Have a wonderful evening. Speak soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.